Conditions of answered prayer. If you need your prayers answered, listen to this message. The Lord has given me light that when the Israel of today humble themselves before Him and cleanse the soul temple from all defilement, He will hear their prayers in behalf of the sick and will bless. In the use of His remedies for disease, when in faith, the human agent does all he can to combat disease, using the simple methods of treatment that God has provided, his efforts will be blessed of God. If after so much light has been given, God's people will cherish wrong habits, indulging self and refusing to reform, they will suffer the sure consequences of transgression. If they are determined to gratify perverted appetite at any cost, God will not miraculously save them from the consequences of their indulgence. They shall lie down in sorrow. Isaiah chapter 50, verse 11. Those who choose to be presumptuous, saying, "The Lord has healed me, and I need not restrict my diet. I can eat and drink as I please," will ere long need, in body and soul, the restoring power of God. Because the Lord has graciously healed you, you must not think you can link yourself up with the self-indulgent practices of the world. Do as Christ commanded after his work of healing. Go and sin no more. John chapter 8, verse 11. Appetite must not be your God. The Lord gave his word to ancient Israel that if they would cleave strictly to him and do all his requirements, he would keep them from all the diseases such as he had brought upon the Egyptians. But this promise was given on the conditions of obedience. Had the Israelites obeyed the instructions they received and profited by their advantages, they would have been the world's object lesson of health and prosperity. The Israelites failed of fulfilling God's purpose, and thus failed of receiving the blessings that might have been theirs. But in Joseph and Daniel, in Moses and Elijah, and many others who have noble examples of the results of the true plan of living, like faithfulness today, will produce like results. To us it is written, "You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that you should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Testimonies to Ministers, Volume 9, pages 141 and 142.